St. Louis, we got something special for you. Vito's Dispensary now official in STL. Louiswood Production is the official retailer for Vito Vibes right here in St. Louis. Special deals, $25 for 3.5 grams, 2 for $40. Vito's Dispensary. Vito Vibes to STL. Get in on the movement. Get in on the deals. For more deals, go to www.vitosdispensary.net. This show is sponsored by HB Promotions. Brunch and Laughing, Sunday, March 16th. Epic events granted. 11726 St. Charles Rock Road, Suite D, Bridgeton, Missouri 63044. For more information, call 314-281-0081. HB Promotion. Brunching and laughing.
All right. Good afternoon, St. Louis. It's 2 p.m. and you're locked into the Philosophy Show, where we challenge minds, explore morality, and have real conversations about life, money, and purpose. I'm your host, Tweezie the Don, and today we're diving into fundamentals to success, definitive purpose. Straight from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. If you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there. So let's talk about setting clear visions and moving with attention. Before we get into that, we got our special guest in the building, Helen Banks.
Hey, what's up?
From HB Promotion.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk about her journey, the importance of branding, and also an event that's coming up.
Yes.
Then we'll break down definitive purpose and how this concept is a game changer for anyone trying to level up. And of course, we got Daddy Rich coming through with straight out the book.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my what is that? Memoirs of a Forgotten Father. But before we get into that, we're gonna go ahead and talk to Helen Banks. How you doing, Helen?
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, y'all?
How y'all feeling?
Ooh, man. Good.
Good?
Feeling good. Today is a good day.
All right.
Today is a good day. My son, they having
Make sure
their
you're talking to her too.
okay. They're having their football banquet today for Lutheran North. They won state this year for class 4.
Nice.
About that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be in the building for that. So we definitely had to bring them in before we step out that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And thank you too to y'all for all the love and support too.
Oh, no problem.
No doubt. There we go. I'm
We
trying
are
to
the
find
village.
that. We are the village. And it takes a village. We all
That's
know
it.
that. All right. Helen, I know you've been on here before, but we still gonna, give us a little background on HB Promotion and let us know how it started, the inspiration and all of that.
Okay. So basically, I just really jumped out. I'm gonna say February of 23. So I had my first official brunch, and it wasn't a comedy brunch. I just had a brunch. Anybody know me, they know that I'm used to getting people together and having a good time. Good company, good vibes, that kind of thing. So what I wanted to do was get some people together. So I did my first brunch, and it was really nice. About 70 people turned out in my salon, and it was really nice. The vibe was great. And my cousin, Mark Gregory, he's a comedian following in my Uncle Dick Gregory footsteps. He's doing his comedy phenomenal, really doing this thing. And he was like, cousin, you should start putting together comedy shows. And I was like, I really didn't really know or really weren't familiar. So it was just like, I'm like, I don't really know about it. But a lot of people's like, yeah, because, you got a lot of people that support you. So I had my first official comedy show September the 24th, 2023. Headliner Kenny Howe, amazing. Legend. Willie Lynch. Willie C, um, Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Yeah, she's so funny. She's
Oh,
like
my
so
goodness.
funny. She is so funny.
Yeah.
Precious J.
Shout out
So
to Precious
they
J.
were they were the first comedy show that I did, and shout out to them for jamming with me for my first show and everything like that. And so it was just really good. Second show. Had a lot of love and support. Had Kevin Tate, Jovan Bibbs, Jason Jenkins, D. Ellis out of Dallas. Kevin Tate, he from Detroit, but he in Cali.
Yeah.
My cousin Mark Gregory, and who else was there? I said Jovan, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and Lady Ree hosted it. Y'all know Lady Ree, superstar. St.
yeah.
Louis own, St. Louis finest.
No doubt.
So it was a real nice show and just had really, really dope vibe, really good turnout. And I'm blessed to be able to put 11 shows together since September the 23rd, 2010. You good.
Doing too much.
But what I do want to speak on is, give me a few seconds to get on here. I'm trying to fix this. I got these little diamonds on this phone. Got me struggling over here. Look, I'm turning the phone off.
Don't turn it on.
But so I do want to speak on a situation towards HB Promotions because I think a lot of times people don't realize that no one is perfect. No one is perfect. And if you're perfect, let me know how to be perfect. Okay? I just want to know how to be perfect because I know I'm not perfect. And we've all went through things. So last year, I booked a show for my birthday show. And I had several like phenomenal comedians come out. And the sales just didn't do well at all.
Okay.
It didn't do well at all. But either here or there, they came, they did a job, they did what they supposed to do, and they supposed to get paid for it and everything. And so with me, with the show, I had just found out that I had to move out of my salon location. It was just a really emotional, really learning experience for me because I had lost so much, invested in the show, had to find me another salon location. And so with the comedians that were on the show, I, let them know, I'm like, hey, this is the scenario, this is the situation, work with me on being able to pay you the back end. I made sure that, I communicated with them, let them know everything. It wasn't nothing in the dark. It wasn't I'm dodging your calls. I wasn't answering your texts. It wasn't anything. And, you guesstimate, okay, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. But it was kind of lingering out more with me trying to find another salon location, the amount of money that I had to put in finding another location. And then I'm a single mother of 8 children. So my personal life don't have anything to do with my business, but I am going to say this. I was at like such a minimal financial input, and I had a greater output, but I still didn't give up. Okay, and so I'm communicating with these gentlemen. I'm letting them know everything, and I say, hey, just give me a minute, give me time. I got you, and it's, please let me be clear. No one should have to wait on their money when you've made an agreement to be paid.
True.
Let's get that out in the open. Okay, and so that was the scenario. So once things finally started looking up in some kind of way, I found another salon space, communicated with them. Well, then one of the comedians went to social media and, was speaking on the situation and it was a lot of derogatory things that were said. And that's fine because you can't tell a person how to say, hey, you know, I did the work, I need my money, or, you know, the level of respect or disrespect, right? But when it gets to a point to where the professionalism is out the door, and it's like, okay, you know, now, you know, I'm steady communicating in this manner, but you coming to me aggressively, and you know, like, we all adults.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's try to keep that communication, you know, open. Not one time didn't answer, not one time didn't respond. But now when we get to the level of disrespect, it's like, nah, you know, I can't respond to that. You know, I can't, you know, I can't do that.
Right.
Because I'm delivering you respectfulness, and now, you know, you have people responding on a text, you know, we should call the kids school, you know, somebody, you know, it was just so much. Oh man, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I saw that too.
Yeah, it was a lot, and I have so many good people that support me, and you know, it was a lot, because I'm going to say this. First of all, I hold myself accountable. See, I'm not that kind of person that's going to say, no, you know, whatever. It is this. It's done. You ain't getting nothing. No, I don't move like that. I don't move like that. I've been in business as a salon owner for 7 years, and you know, I teach my children, which I have 8. You know, I have 6 sons, 2 daughters. I'm doing this by myself. So, out of September the 23rd, September the 24th, 2023, till November last year, I put on 11 shows. One show, I had a sponsorship on those shows. One show out of 11 shows. I independently put my shows together. I independently paid everyone's deposit, paid them the final payments, besides that July 2 shows that I booked. And the reason why, now originally, they were paid for the first show. So, in my mind, because of the way that I think, I'm like, this is a dope lineup. I had Zach O'Ryan, he's really good. Bodacious, the comedian, he's extremely funny. Lady Ree was hosting one day, and then I had my cousin Mark Gregory, he was the headliner, and then who else? AJ Foster, DJ Shay Money, DJ one day, and I think DJ Direct. I think he DJ one day. But you know, I switched up the lineup and everything, and I had one show for my birthday that Saturday night, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about it, but then I had one show that Saturday night, and the brunch that Sunday. And so, you know, like I said, I let them know, I'm like, hey, just work with me, you know, and I'll start to do this and this and that. And you have somewhere to stay. You staying at the Crown Plaza. I didn't know that the Crown Plaza was dirt road, because that's what the article said. So, and I was just like, and I didn't really want to really go too far in depth about it at the time, because I was still mentally and emotionally healing from me having to leave my salon. I found out July the 5th that I had to be out my salon by August the 1st after going into my 7th year. That's all they said. We got to be out.
Wow.
Now, the emotional part of it is my mother helped me get that salon before she died. So, forget the money. This is a piece of something that my mother helped me before she left here. Something that I value. I'm going into my 7th year. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing, and you taking it from me. So, then I got this coming along, and please understand, one thing that I do not do is I stand firm when I say accountability. So I hold myself accountable for my mistake. I hold it. They should have been paid their back end. Boom. Flat out. The level of disrespect was just, it was wrong.
Yeah.
And so, you can't take back all of that you said, and I can't take back what I did. So I have to correct that. But the words that have been transpired through social media, through people that follow them, through everything like that, you know, that's how they feel. That's how you feel. But I don't have to entertain it. The only reason why I'm even speaking about it today because so many people were questioning, like, well, are you still a hair professional? Do you still do hair? Yes, I do. That is my number one, numero uno passion. I'm very passionate about looking at people and let me slay you. That's my passion.
No doubt.
I stepped into being a promoter just head first. I'm like, I like getting people together. I want them to laugh. I want them to have a good time. And I mean, when I tell you I've been blessed to work with some heavy hitters in that time frame, I brought Bruh Man from the 5th floor, Kenny Howell. Oh, shout out to Kenny Howell. I love him. He gave me my first chance as a promoter to be my headliner. Shout out Tony Schofield, B Flat, D Ellis out of Dallas. Let me see who else. Kevin Tate. All St. Louis comedians I've had. Let me see. Jovan Bibbs, Jason Jenkins, DeAndre, Rome the comedian, DeAndre Petty, Smoogie, who else I had? OJ Lamont out of Chi-Town, from the Labor Day show. Remember they showed out. Dave Jones.
What about the female?
Who else? Mary Jane, Precious J. Oh, Natalia Monroe. She killed it. Yeah, she kills it every time she get on my stage. She is. She's such a beautiful person. Like, she just has such a genuine quality about herself. Lady Reach, just a beautiful person. I've been knowing her for years. But just to name a few people that I was blessed to put on my stage, that I independently put and did myself, my own money. And I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I made a mistake, but I'm not going to take away the blessing that I've been given of doing it and doing a pretty good job so far.
No doubt.
So we have to stop trying to tear each other down to the point to where you don't look at, you make a mistake, forget all the positive you did. Everything positive, it go in the trash. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Like anything positive that you've done, soon as you mess up, it's in the trash. Nah, come on now.
Yeah, that's
and I wanted to do, and I was originally having a Valentine's Day. That was the show I was really originally gonna do, but I scaled back and say, well, I'm going to have this So St. Louis show March 16th. And then I was kind of in doubts about this, too, as well. I'm like, you know what? I really just want to go ahead and get all this business. So now that I got my salon, I'm this and that. Then I say, you know what? I want to put on the show. I want to have some laughter. Plus, the headliner, I've been paying. Ben paid him his, deposits, did my end, what I supposed to do. And I'm like, you want me to send it back? No, because I might want to book you later.
Right.
So while people question, like, well, you steady putting on shows, but you still ain't paid them. No, I've paid a few of the comedians that I owe the balance from the July show. Okay. And I will say this, everyone will be paid. Yeah. Everyone will be paid. I'm not ducking you. I'm not dodging you. But please understand, I am a woman, I am a lady, and I respect you as men and as your profession, and I apologize for my mistake. I apologize. But you have to really understand, some people don't give a care.
Yeah, no.
Some people just like, get it out the mud. Yeah, what you gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? I got 6 sons, so I want my sons, and I have 2 daughters. I want them to know, like, look, my mama she hold herself accountable. She hold us accountable.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm so proud of everything that I've done, and when I say this, I am thankful and appreciative of every comedian that blessed my stage. Thank you for the opportunity. Because yes, I'm paying you, but you came and delivered funny. You delivered it. Because then I would have felt like I could have kept my money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It takes me to say, hey, you know what? I'm really, you really got me a treat. Come here. I want to put you on the stage. I got a show. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
And I've been doing it by myself. Shout out to Marvin and Tamara Terrell for sponsoring my show. Pretty Pop. That's my girl. Pretty Pop. She is amazing. Her and her husband. I'm speaking it. Your husband. They are such a beautiful couple, and just their energy is just unmatched. Just shout out to my homegirls, Rhoda, Sharon, Kay Cobbs, Kanisha, my sister. I love you. Shout out to, I just have, please, if I don't mention your name, you know I love you, and I'm telling you, my girlfriend, Audrey Black. It's just so many people that just step forward. My brother, DeAndre Banks, my brother, Lab Boss, Richard Brown, his fiance Ty. Ty, that's my girl. She's straight solid. Yeah. And people don't realize, like, it doesn't matter if you talk to me every day or if you talk to me every other day or 10 years from now. If I got love for you, I got love for you. It don't change. It don't change. I appreciate you. But if I make a mistake, I'm going to hold myself accountable. But you trying to drag me in the mud, and then you looking for me to respond like, come on now, baby, I'm 48 years old. I am a mother and a woman, and I'm going to handle myself in the limelight of a lady constantly.
Oh, damn.
And, I just wanted to speak on that. Please understand, I apologize to the comedians. You will definitely get your money. Thank you for your patience, your professionalism, coming out doing the show, doing your thing. But please know you will definitely get your money.
No doubt.
And that's all I'm going to say on that particular situation.
Okay. Hey, this the place to air it out.
We got to start showing each other grace, man. The same thing we want the Father to show us.
Talk to him.
Let's show each other some grace, especially if these are stand-up individuals.
Yes.
And
no doubt.
Ever since I've known you, you've been stand-up.
Thank you.
And I can speak to that.
Thank you.
And as well as you too, Tweezie. Y'all been stand-up 100 solid with me. And helping me in areas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know that I look at y'all like, man, if I was to do it, I want to do it like Tweezie. I want to do it like HB. You know what I'm saying, man? And man.
And remember, we talked about that though. Remember how we said how we pour into each other?
Yeah.
This is what people don't understand. Like, people look at you and influence you, or you influence them. We all pouring into each other. And that's what a lot of times society is missing in some areas, not realizing how we pouring into each other. You see something on social media, it's I might try that. You see a gentleman come in here, like I told you, Tweezie come in here, he's suited and booted. Somebody else, look, now my son go to the tailor you go to. You say, you seen my son play? We want to do something nice. Y'all dress him down, gave him this is what I'm instilling in anybody that I'm intertwined with, period. It ain't about no circle. If I'm encountering with you, what I tell you, hey, look, I got some time, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want you to do this and that. We communicating about business services, and then you also, and when I tell you, I want to say this, thank you so much. When I reached out to you, I said, look, I'm canceling the show, I'm this and that and all that. The first thing he did was send me some encouraging words, because you didn't even know what I was going through. It don't matter. I don't care what nobody said. Let me tell you something. Social media does not define Helen Banks.
Talk to him.
It does not define me.
Man.
Nobody gonna run me from social media. Nobody gonna run me to go somewhere else, go do something different. If I'm gonna stand I'm gonna stand on business.
All day.
That's it. This ain't that, baby. This ain't that. I'm real about what I do. And I want you to know, thank you, because it took everything in me to be like, I don't want to, but I had to. And I'm really been on the fence with this show. Yeah. And I mean, seriously. I really been on the fence with this show. And I said, okay, I'm just trying to walk in my purpose.
As you should.
But please don't ever think that I think I'm perfect. That I think that I'm not, that I'm above anybody else. Baby, I make mistakes. Understand, I am a single mother of 8 children, 6 boys, 2 girls, and I get out here and get it to make sure they good. And believe me, I am not doing this all by myself. I have people that look out for my kids all the time. My son doing what he doing in football. My daughter doing what she doing in soccer. My son doing what he doing in football. My Trey Banks, Quavon Jefferson. I know he just committed to Sacramento State. The coaches, people, my homegirls, these coaches, mentors. I have people that really look out. Sometimes I might not have it, and they'll step up. Coach Greg, ESA Flight, they always show my kids love. Always. It ain't no favoritism. It ain't nothing, because my loyalty defines who I am. That's what I love about Helen Banks. See, you can't change my loyalty. You can't shake me up. I don't move like that. Let me tell you something. If one person buy a ticket from me, I'm going to be thankful about that.
Man.
Of course I want it to be sold out. Of course. But if only one person do it, I'm good, because that one person said, you know what? I want to come and support her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't always get out, but I share people information. I share, because I know I can't always get out in the field and go attend your show, go attend this or go attend it. But I'm definitely, I'm speaking on it. I'm telling people, I'm communicating it, and I don't want to keep on, I don't want to take the time up and everything, but this real life. We gotta stop, with all the disrespect when people basically fuck up. Because it's big business, it's big people. All this, they make mistakes, and you keep on going. But I made a mistake, and as a woman, I'm telling you, I'm speaking it. I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me.
Right.
I'm not asking you to give me anything less than respect.
That's it.
Because how I've communicated with you the entire time is respectfully. That's it.
All day.
And I think that's what people don't get. They don't get, you know what I'm saying? It don't take all of that. It don't take all of that.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because you're saying it was a mistake. When you do these shows, you can't really dictate the sales.
Yeah.
And if the sales don't come in, then that's not truly a mistake. That's just a situation that some people ain't messing with you on. And that's kind of wrong because, I get it, but if on my end, if that was me, you wouldn't have heard from me. I would have spoke to you under, like I should, but you wouldn't have heard from me on no damn social media.
No.
That's just not how we do things.
And I think that's what a lot of people, they don't understand. They don't understand that. They don't understand the professionalism of like, hey, look, you said you did this, you did that. Well, forget all that. I need to talk to your kids. They were literally, people were really coming for my children, saying so much. It was just so bad. But, baby, you not taking my joy?
Right.
What you thought that was gonna make me be something different? What you thought, baby?
Right.
It ain't about nothing, because I get up and I open my eyes when God allows me to open my eyes, and I close them when God allowed me to close them.
You hear me?
I'm not no better than nobody else.
Yeah.
So
you special though.
You see what I'm saying? So
Believe
what's
that.
the problem? So that's just what it is. I think people gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop and recognize when you doing too much. You gotta stop and recognize that. It's a such thing as doing too much. It is. It's a such thing as doing too much. Okay. It really is. And I just wanted to touch bases because I know how that is. You know what I'm saying? you know, I know how that goes. I know how you feel certain type of ways and people feel certain type of way, but you know, come on, deliver the respect. Deliver the respect, because if I talk to you in this way and then you looking at me like, hold on, this and that. Nah,
Right.
come on now.
Yeah.
You know, come on now, because now, how much longer you think I'm going to let you keep saying this or this and that and all that? No, come on. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
where we keep it at
You know?
until we fix it.
I kind of feel some type of way when you go after the kids, man.
Come on, man.
Like, if they don't really know what daddy rich mean, that's what daddy rich mean. You would not be going after these kids. I don't care who you is.
Yeah.
Man.
Don't
Yeah.
go after these kids, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will defend every single one of them.
Talk to her, bro. Talk to her.
Right.
All
For
right.
sure.
Let's talk about the actual event that's coming up, so the people can know.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know.
so let's get it cracking. We got, let me see, I got a flyer. I know I got a flyer. So March 16th, we got Cleon the comedian in the building. Rome the comedian. Who else? DeAndre Petty. DeAndrew Petty. DeAndrew Petty. We got Tenario Brown. He's hosting it.
Shout out to Tenario.
Good dude. He fun. You know, Tenario is funny. You know, that's the one with the dreads.
I know
He's super
Tenario.
funny.
That's old boy's son.
Darius,
Yeah,
yeah.
Darius.
Yeah,
Bradford.
yeah, and
Condolences to them, man.
condolences to the family and everything.
What happened?
Yeah,
Darius Bradford lost Darius Bradford Jr.
lost his son. Yeah,
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I seen it on social media.
Condolences to y'all from the Philosophy Show, man.
Yeah, because you never know. You never know what's going on. You never know. That's why you gotta open your mind to bigger and better things. You know, it's not good to tear people down because you don't know what somebody's mental state is.
True that, man.
You know, when I've spoken on this. So my Uncle Dick, and he's a legend. It doesn't matter,
No doubt.
living or in death. You know what I'm saying? In life or death. He's influenced the world in a different way. Just a powerful man. And, you know, that's my uncle. That's my great uncle. So I've been around him, seen him, but it was a blessing to also see the influence, right? So, he passed 2017. My grandmother passed on the day of his funeral, 2017. My grandmother, his sister. A year later, my mom passed, 2018. 7 months later, my only sister passed, 2019. Then, 2021, my grandfather passed on his 93rd birthday. So, you know, the blessing that came out of everything, when my mom passed September the 10th, 2017, the very next day, September the 11th, 2017, I had a stroke, but it's called Convergence syndrome because it mimics a stroke. It's due to stress. So my body just shut down, and I found out I was pregnant with my 6-year-old daughter. So I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. So we couldn't have services for my mom because I was a POA and everything, and just with all this happening and with them telling me, hey, I had to be out of my salon, like I said, and it's such, you tell us July the 5th, we got to be out by August the 1st, and this going into my 7th year. So it wasn't even about the money. It was just so much sentimental value that it really put me in shock mentally and emotionally. And so you don't know where some person's mind state is.
For real.
You see what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know what somebody going through. You don't know.
That's real.
Not lying about that. But they don't, some of these people, they don't have the capacity to think that like that. What time you got to be at the?
So it starts at 4, so we good for a while. It starts at 4. It's from Corvine. What time is it from? Well, they probably listening to their headphones, you know.
Yeah, they quiet over there
They
too.
doing, yeah, ain't
right.
heard nothing. Look, they ain't heard nothing we said.
Right.
Oh, now they want to hear it. You see.
Then what time y'all show? I mean, not show. I'm saying show. What time?
Right.
Your banquet.
Your banquet. Man, they good.
Yeah, they over there doing it.
All right. Well, I just want to know was you good, so we're gonna go ahead
Yeah, come on, let's
and
get
hop
cracking.
into the topic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
The
get it
topic
cracking.
is definite of purpose.
Okay.
You know, this is one of my favorite books. I read it most definitely every year since I've been reading it.
Okay.
Because it's like a audio. If it's the audio, like 10 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a 10-hour book, and it got a lot of great things in it. If you haven't read it, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. He wrote this in like 1930s,
Really?
and it's still relevant today.
Yeah.
So, definite of purpose. Do y'all Do you understand? Do y'all understand what that means? Definite of purpose. Like,
I'm gonna let Diddy Rich go. That's it.
well, I can explain the definite of purpose. It's pretty much you having a concrete vision of what you want
In life. Yeah.
in life. Your purpose. Like you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I just want to ask the question: do y'all know y'all definite purpose? Well, I'll start with Daddy Rich.
I don't, but I'm starting to figure out.
Okay.
You know, with the things I pray about and the opportunities that starting to present themselves.
Yeah.
More of as we talk about community involvement and mentorship.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
those are more what I'm finding out is my, as you say, defined purpose.
Definite.
Definite purpose.
Definite purpose.
I feel
Yeah.
my purpose is to be a protector and someone that delivers knowledge. I really believe that. And the reason being because God blessed me with 6 sons and 2 daughters. And I've been on my own since I was 14. And I'm thankful to still be here
No doubt.
because I could have lost my life. I got stabbed 8 times. And God said, "No, you going to keep going." So God said, "I'm going to make you strong." He said, "I'm going to make you strong." I had 2 children at the time of the incident when it happened. And, you know, I can recall every second of it happening. I was losing blood, and I just was like, I can't fall. God, please don't let me fall. Because if I fall, she going to kill me. I'm literally saying this.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, if I fall, she gonna kill me. Please don't let me fall. I can't fall, so I'm grabbing her. I'm trying to take the knife. I'm trying to stay alive. And all of a sudden, you know, I feel myself getting weak because I'm bleeding everywhere. And I said, I can't. Please, God. Please. I'm telling you. And all I remember is us being broke apart. And even in that moment, I did like this. I kind of fell to my knees. I said, damn. I said, nah, I can't just let this go like this. And I start chasing her. After, because I was like, nah, I can't let this end like that. Not realizing God said, I just gave you a second chance.
Right.
Leave.
Yeah.
Not realizing or getting the message. God said, leave now. But I'm chasing her. Because in my mind, I'm like, no, I got to do some more to her. I got to do this. She done did this week. You know, I ain't did enough.
And then adrenaline.
And then I had to get in. I just said, you know what, forget it. I got in my car and drove myself to the emergency room.
Man, powerful story.
It was crazy. Yeah, so I really believe God gave me a purpose to be strong and to deliver information. I really do, because I feel like I have been through so much, not no more than any or less than anybody else. But I feel like God blessed me with 6 sons and 2 daughters, and I'm 48 years old, been on my own since I was 14 years old. He said, I'm not going to allow you to give up.
That's true.
I'm not going to allow you to give up. It ain't going to happen. I was stabbed 8 times. God said, no. He said, this ain't nothing. He's walking me in my steps. So I feel like really that's my purpose. He gave me a second chance at life.
Okay. I like that. I like that. All right. Napoleon Hill, he studied millionaires who all had strong, defined purposes. So he gave the example of Steve Jobs with Apple. That's why, Apple is Apple. And it's because he had a definite purpose. He knew where he wanted to go. Just like you just said, in that situation, it's kind of different, but when you go through something dramatic like that,
it changes you. It changes you. It changes you. Not to cut you off, it changes you. It do change you.
Yeah.
It does. Either it's gonna change you for the worse, or it's gonna change you for the better.
Right.
And I'll tell you this, and people don't understand. So when that happened, I had to make sure I had 2 children at the time. I had to make sure that my children were good, and I had to take them because I was outside in the streets. It was so much going on. So I had to take them, make sure they're safe. And because I had just drove from that happening, my adrenaline was rushing, but it was over. I passed out. Passed out on getting out, taking my kids. I passed out on the ground. So now my son was like maybe 8 or 9. He see me on the ground, cut up, bleeding. That's gonna forever be in his mind. My son is 30 years old, and he thinks about that all the time. He thinks about that all the time. He tell me, and I don't really have to go in depth about why, but I was set up. It was a really, really messed up situation. It really was, and it was just one of them type of situations. And people, they look, and you don't know my backstory.
Right.
And it changed me. It really changed me. It really made me understand love and life. Because I tell y'all, I didn't know how to really love myself, because I had been on my own since I was 14. My mom, she did what she could. She tried, and I love her to death, But, we don't understand what they've been through before us.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? They say generational curses and things like that, but we don't. This world is advanced. Just think of what was going on when they wasn't doing what we're doing. We have phones, computers, technology.
Yeah.
They didn't have that. You call Charlie down the block.
It was way different.
You hear me? Charlie down the block. You got to get a message, or you get on the phone and
Yeah.
Call, boop, boop.
Yeah, it's definitely way advanced now. We got way more advantages than back then.
What do you feel?
As far as my definite purpose, my definite purpose is definitely to encourage, create generational wealth, and how can I say it? I say them the 2 most important: encouragement and create generational wealth. I figured that out. I swear my grandma and them put that in my head when I was little.
Wow.
Like seriously, because my grandma. My grandma was the first entrepreneur I ever seen.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She used to make those plaques, the Aquarius, Gemini, and all them back in the day when you used to see them plaques that people used to sell.
Yeah.
She did that. She was the first person I seen who graduated college. You know, she had a master's. You know what I'm? Well, she's still alive, so she got a master's.
That's right.
So, and my great grandma, her mother, was the first person I known that was mean but loved me. You get what I'm saying?
Tough love.
Tough love. She was the first person who gave me tough love. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the older I had got, I just figured out that they put some good. You know, I didn't like my grandmother, well, my great grandma at first. It wasn't that long. But when she first was giving me the tough love, I thought she was mean until I got old enough to know this. Well, I'll tell you a story. I was sick or something. I wasn't feeling good, and I was telling my granny. She said, "Go in there and take a bath. You're dirty." And you know, I'm not. What do sick got to do with you taking a bath? I took a bath. I felt great. I took a bath. It felt great.
So do you know why she told you that?
I don't know.
To cleanse your energy. To cleanse you.
Yeah. See,
because whatever was outside, she wanted it to cleanse you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And what you said, it worked. Did you
worked.
tell your granny that it worked?
She saw it work. She knew it was gonna work. I didn't have to tell her. I had to tell her.
No.
Hey,
Man.
I bet not it told her. Probably would have. I know it worked, boy.
Almost made me choke.
Right.
I told you. I know it was gonna work.
Right.
Yeah, I miss my granny. I miss her so much. She was just, like, my granny, let me tell you, my granny was in the hospital. And it was before my Uncle Dick passed, so she was in the hospital. And, you know, so you got to know my family to just know, like, my uncle just had open heart surgery day before yesterday. And I'm at the hospital going to see him yesterday. And why are you cracking jokes? What are you doing? What is funny? So my grandmother, she was the same way. So I stayed at the hospital one night with her till about 3 a.m. and I wanted to stay the night, but then again I didn't because I just wanted to make sure that she was okay, and I just wanted to go home, but I didn't want to leave her. And she was like, well, why don't you? And she kept saying, why don't you just get you a blanket and this and that and all that? He ain't going nowhere. He this and that. This is my granny. I said, Granny, what are you talking about? I said, I'm tired. I want to get in my bed. You trying to chase that man. He ain't going nowhere. He been calling your phone, all this. I said, Granny, ain't nobody calling. Yes, it is. You go on, get you a blanket and tell him I got connections in the hospital. Granny, what connections do you have in this hospital but trying to get well? Why are you making jokes? You are sick. What are you doing? But I really miss my grandma. I miss, all my loved ones that I left that have passed on. But my granny never, no matter how much I pissed her off, listen to me when I say I pissed her off. Woohoo! She said, don't give nobody my number. I'll be like, okay, I give everybody her number. Something that's important. Right. You know how it is, how you with your mama. Your mama get what you do with your mama. Your mama get all the important people. Look, anything happen, call my mama or your wife. But before you got married or anything, and congratulations on your engagement. Right. But before you got there, who was your go-to? Mama. So my mom and my grandmother was, but my grandmother was really like my second mom. So she, stop giving people my number. I'd be like, okay, Granny. Yeah, I done gave 10 more people her number. And she used to be hot. Don't call me for a few months. I'd be like, okay. I call my granny 2, 3 in the morning. Swear to God, 2, 3 in the morning. Why she acting like she was woke? She never. I swear to God, God knows. My granny, I would call my granny. I don't know, because it's hard when you had to learn life at such a young age. So you don't really. It's like when I need you, I need you. I would call my granny 2, 3, 5 in the morning. And she'd answer, hello? Oh, Granny, you sleep?
I'm up, baby.
Watching this news. I'm watching this TV show. I said, oh, for real, Granny, this and that. What's going on? That's how she was. What's going on? Everything. I said, yeah, Granny, so let me tell you what happened. Like she wasn't just sleep.
Right.
And she get up every time.
Wide woke now.
Every time. You know, that's what I really miss.
No
That's what I
doubt.
really miss.
No doubt. All right. So the definite of purpose. I got another question for y'all, man. Then I'll give y'all some pointers on. If you don't know your definite purpose, I'll give you a little pointers on how to find it. At least try to find it. So people with no, let's think about more your business.
Okay.
So let's say you in your business, or we'll say this, somebody else has a business. If they don't have no clear or definite purpose for the business, you know, is that good or bad?
That's bad.
That's bad. That's bad. Real bad. Because what you in business for? What you trying to do?
Exactly.
What you just doing it to just say you doing it, you got it? What you doing your podcast for? To bring awareness. You are really an influencer. You really don't. You really are. Like, I look on there, I'm like, I don't know what wait a minute. This guy is phenomenal. Like, when I tell you, you be on it, your purpose is to bring awareness, celebrate people, show love. You support everybody.
Thank
You know, same with you too. But I'm saying, like, looking at it, y'all, this your partner. Y'all together on this and that. But like with him, I met him on a promotional level. I met you due to him coming to the podcast. Then I seen and met you in supporters of who? My son. That's influence, pouring into each other. You see what I'm saying? That's really your purpose. And as well as you, because with you and your homeboy, y'all celebrating my baby. But you're not only just celebrating them. Everybody at your award ceremony, y'all celebrated everybody.
Yeah.
That's pouring into people.
Yes.
That's what we have to remember that. It don't take nothing to say, hey, good job. How much did that cost me?
See, that's free.
Man, super free. Thank
What
you for that.
Super free.
Super free.
Okay.
And with your question, you know, it lacks direction.
Talk about
If you
it.
ain't got no, like, for real plan, what direction is it? Is this what they say, fly by the seat of your pants? You know,
Right.
you don't want to be that.
No, not
You
in
know,
this.
that's really a hamster wheel.
Yeah. All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because that much, as long as they run, they just keep. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, accomplishing nothing.
Ain't going
and that's
nowhere.
what you say when you speak to certain parts of the underground. You're like, hey, you don't want to be that and lack a plan and lack direction.
Yeah.
You know, and for the closed-minded individuals, they won't get it. You know,
True.
but for the people who like, okay, every time I'm around HB, Tweezie, they drop knowledge on me. You know, you have to take whatever nugget there is of what they saying and find a way, because they plant the seed. You
No
know,
doubt.
y'all definitely seed planters, but you got to take that seed and know how far to push it down, though.
Talk about it.
You know, you don't just go out there in the backyard and I'm gonna just throw that tomato seed, and if it grow, it grow. If it don't, it don't.
No.
You know, so it lacks direction, and we need to be more keying in on that. You know, let's get some, as you say, define.
Your
You know, let's give it some definition to it.
all day.
That was good right there, and that's to your point on that. That's exactly what you're doing. You planting something.
You are.
You planting something.
You are.
You planting something.
And I just want to say this. I'm loving what I planted.
Ooh, what you say?
Like, I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I planted this probably, if I had to be real, 2010. If I had to be real.
Wow.
You know, 2010. I was an artist 2005.
Okay.
But I didn't have a definite purpose then. I was just doing it and didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know what I was doing. 2010, all the way up until now, I knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything
Yeah.
is going not perfect, but it is definitely out the ground now. It pushed out the ground.
It's
You know
harvest
what I'm
time.
saying? So,
Ooh,
well,
right,
I don't think it's harvest time just yet. I think I'm pruning right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm pruning
That's
right,
right.
now.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
You're in the developmental stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say pruning. I mean that some stuff grew,
Yeah.
went away. Now I'm cutting it again so it can grow better.
Right.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
If people don't know, because I want to go ahead and drop some knowledge, and then I got a few more questions for HB and for both of y'all. But since you have since you're an entrepreneur, it like this is really catered to entrepreneurs also.
Okay.
Strongly.
Okay.
But if you got a question, how can someone develop and apply a definite purpose in their life? It's 3 steps. 3 easy steps. Clearly define what you want. This is how I found out what I wanted. And this is dead serious. I prayed.
You can't do nothing without praying. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You got to understand. You got to believe in God in your soul.
You better.
You got. I don't care
Whoever
with
it
nobody.
is.
Yes, I'm telling you. When I was fighting for my life, God was speaking to me. God, I'm telling you, this is not a plan. This ain't nothing for likes. This is my life. I'm walking around with 8 stab wounds on me now for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life. God was talking to me. So you got to really understand prayer and believing it in your heart and soul. Nobody is perfect. Get that out your mind.
Yeah.
Nobody perfect. But understand what you said, you prayed.
I prayed. And that prayer took me to reflect on what made me actually happy. You know what I'm saying? Like in reality.
Yeah.
I do like helping people. I do. That's something I like to do. I do like educating people. I don't like putting people in BS situations. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, if it does happen, accountability. Accountability. Now, the way that person takes it is on them. Long as I'm being Tweezie the Nine or Helen Banks or Daddy Rich, that's all I can do.
That's all you can.
You
right.
know? So the first thing you need to do is clearly define what you want. Second thing, and this helps, people don't think this stuff helps, but it do. Write it down and review it every day.
Yes.
Every day. Just like I get up and look at Facebook every day and look at all that book every day. Look at your goals every day.
That's right. That's right.
Look at what you want every day.
That's right.
That is
That's
real,
right.
bro.
That's
Woo.
real.
That's
That's
real.
real.
So, the last thing, the last thing, take intentional steps toward it. Intentional. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going. You see, you said it today. Like I was up in this mug at probably 6 in the morning. Woke up, worked out. That's my ritual. Came right up here. That's why when you hear the intro, I'm thinking about my peoples. This is real. This ain't fake. All that stuff I used to watch on TV, I'm doing that. When people say they want a network, I am the network. When you go on my page, you see a network of promotion
Definitely.
and other stuff.
You better know it.
Intentional. That's what it's all about.
Purposeful.
Man.
Purposeful.
Purposeful. Because you definitely do that. You definitely deliver that. So
That's right.
understand it. It doesn't take nothing for me to tell you. Like I'm telling you, anybody know you, they know. Like, and when we were sitting at your award ceremony with everything, it was so much love, so much just appreciation for what you put together and bringing everybody together. So you have to be applauded too.
Appreciate it.
Because it's taking nothing out of you to just say, you know what, I see what you're doing. I would like to applaud you on it.
Man.
You know?
Yes. And you need people like that.
You do?
I know I do.
You do.
Man. All right, before we wrap up the last part of this, I want to ask you a few questions because I want some of your advice on business.
Yeah.
How does branding and marketing help your business?
Oh man, like on every level. So I'm on. Well, I'll say this: social media, promotions, business cards, flyers, networking. It's like I'll say 60% of how you gonna get to be successful in what you do.
Talk about it.
It's 60%. And the reason I'll say this is because even though I have HB Promotions, I'm a salon owner of Hair on the Edge.
Correct. That's what I want to talk about too.
And I had to separate the two. And the reason being because so many people were saying, you're not a hairstylist no more. What are you talking about? I just see you promoting all these shows, this and that. I said, yeah, because, it's my promotions company. Oh, because that's why I didn't even book with you. Wait a minute, hold on, whoa. You ain't book with me because you saw that? Oh, let me stop that right now.
Yeah.
Let me stop that. Because please don't, that is my passion. When I say I'm passionate about being a hair professional, I can stand up all day and night and do hair. I can, as long as I know my kids good, my household is good, everything's straight. I can stand up all day and night and do hair. That is what I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm passionate about the people I interact with. You don't always be that way. So when you doing marketing and you spreading the word, that's bringing people to you. And when I finish slaying your hair, that's letting people know, like, hold on, nah, boo, you ain't do that. Hair on the Edge did that. You understand what I'm saying? No, boo, no, not that show. HB Promotions did that show. No, boo. See, you know that's what it is. Don't no. That's your show. This is my show. What they say? That's yours. This is mine. That's yours. That is mine. Then your mama tell you, your mama got you something. That's mine. My mama said it. You understand? I worked hard for it, so it's mine. It's mine. And that's really a big part of it. It's 60% of growing your business.
No doubt. All right. Advice for entrepreneurs trying to jump in the game.
Your money's supposed to be straight. My money still ain't straight, but my money gonna get straight.
It's gonna get there.
So let me tell you that for real. Your money, you wanna do good business, and if you fuck up, hold yourself accountable, and really try to plan accordingly. Don't say you can do this and you don't set unrealistic goals. Do not set unrealistic goals.
Yeah.
And I had that, that's what happened. Cause I was like, oh yeah, and it is what it is. And at 48, I'm still like, oh well, no you can't. No you can't. You ain't got that. You ain't got that. Cause I still got 8 children that I care for. See, don't get it twisted. I'm a mother before anything.
Hey.
I'm a mother. I have 8 children that I love dearly, and I'm not ashamed of nothing.
No doubt.
Because baby, I get out and do what I gotta do, baby. I work 17 jobs to make sure they good. I don't care what you say about me, but I just want to make sure my kids are straight. And that's really what you have to do. You have to plan accordingly. It ain't always about money, man. It's not always about money. It's really not. You gotta get in connection with some good people that can really help you, and y'all can help each other. Y'all can pour into each other, seriously.
No doubt. Say that. That's love right there, and that's the most important. Well, one of the most important. There's a lot of other ones too. I got another question for you. In your experience working with your businesses, how have you seen a strong purpose make or break success?
Oh man. not being prepared. Because you just jump right in head first. You can't do that. But sometimes people do it. And that's how you learn.
True.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
I jumped in this promotions business head first. Head first. I didn't think, I didn't look back. It was brought to me, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, let me do it. Boom, bow, bow, bow. And I'm looking like, oh, my money getting thin. Shit, hold on. Wait a minute. Shit, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta restructure some shit. You know, this money getting thin. Hold on. Oh, okay, I made a little money. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now this money getting real, real thin. And then I started noticing things were breaking down around me. Things were breaking down around me. Yeah. And I understand why. And then with the negativity on social media, you know, everything, like, to me it was just like, okay. Well, I mean, what you want me to do? I don't know what you looking for. But what did hurt was my baby coming to me crying about what she read. That was the only thing that fucked me up. Yeah. I'm like, nah, come on. And I had to bite blood when she was talking to me. I was like, I don't care about that. Lock that door, crying like a mother. Hold on, not my baby. Oh, you know. Boy. And I really did. And so, you know, once I, got some of them out the way, and I'm like, hey, look, I do apologize, and I'm sorry. And then, like I said, I will. And when you do receive it, it's no hard feelings, it's no nothing, because I fucked up. That's it. But here you good. Yeah. And you could say, well, it took you 10 years, 2 years, 3 months, 7 months. Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
At least you got it.
That's our status.
Because some people just be like,
wrote it on.
What you gonna do? You know what I'm talking about? It's people like that all the time. Yeah. Whatever, it is what it is. Now what? We can go to war, we gotta do this and that. Nah, this ain't that. Nah. Because I know I'm leading by example. Ooh. You know? I'm leading by example. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people will lead their examples boo-boo.
There's a lot of that going on.
Foo-foo.
All right. And what advice would you give, and this for both of y'all, but I'm starting with you, Helen. What advice would you give people who are struggling to find their path?
Oh, man, believe in yourself. Even when you doubt yourself, even when people say, don't share your thoughts and dreams and stuff like that with people. I think what it is sometimes maybe it was meant for you to share your thoughts and dreams with someone because you were feeling inferior, because you were feeling alone, you were feeling scared, you were feeling like you didn't believe you can do it. So sometimes you have to step out and talk to somebody because they may influence you to do it. They're going to encourage you. They're going to motivate you. They're going to, you have to be open-minded. You can't be a closed-minded individual trying to establish a business, trying to establish you. Forget the business part. Who are you? Who are you? I love about Helen that I love my personality. I love my honesty. I love my loyalty. But I love that I want to love my children. I want to love people that love me. I want to support people that support me. But even if you don't support me, hey, that's fine. It is no ill feelings.
Man, for real.
It's no ill feelings. Let me tell you something. It's 1,000,001 hairstylists out here. If you've been in my church, thank you for blessing me with your presence, allowing me to display my talents on you. But if you go somewhere else, what you think I'm supposed to be mad?
Right.
That's your money.
Yeah.
That ain't my money. That's your money.
True.
What it say? That's your money. You want your money now? Go spend it where you want to now. You heard me? What that we fix money? You want your money now? Go get it, cause it's yours. It's not mine until I provide the service and you pay me.
Yep. True.
That's it.
No doubt.
That's what people have to stop doing. That you have to understand. People are going to patronize others and deal with others because maybe that day they don't want your service, or they want to do something different. Don't take it personal.
True that.
You know, like seriously, man. I'm so thankful that I got 6 sons. Cause they sometimes they be like, Mom, you too hard, you this and that. No, I'm not, baby. Because I knew I wanted to be a good mama. Because of me having to be out on my own at 14, I knew I wanted to love my children, and I knew I wanted to love people that love me and be somebody to somebody else. I knew overall I wanted to be somebody for Helen. I wanted to be somebody for Helen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, know that it's okay to not be okay.
Talk to them. No doubt. No doubt. I just want to say this. You just gave a great example of why you should have a purpose when you jump into business, because for some people that would have broke them.
Yeah.
But it ain't going to break somebody who actually has a purpose. Because their purpose is not to make that person happy or whatever. It messed up, whatever. You're going to get your money. I already know that. So why not keep going? So,
As you said, write the plan down, make it plain. But after that, continuously review it. But most importantly, take account of who around you. And I learned that from you.
man,
Always look at who's around you.
yeah.
Because you could be carrying dead weight, and that be a reason that the plan ain't taking off. Because what I know from my faith is, we want, in my faith, you're praying for a blessing in this adventure. But he's not going to bless you if people around that he don't want to benefit off of. So
What
that's
you
why
said.
you got to be, as the words say, count the cost. And watch who you in the company of.
That's
Man,
right.
That's real.
That's
you know
real
what I'm saying?
talk.
And
Yeah.
I really learned that from seeing the examples that you set for, man.
no doubt.
Leadership.
Yeah.
Leadership.
He
That's
got me.
important.
I just, every time I'm like, man, wait a minute, who around me? You know, and we have a lot of similarities because our birthdays right there, and we in the same year. So you make me account like, okay, you made it easy for me to have those hard conversations.
Yeah.
Because I done seen what they look like. For you, like, oh, okay, that's how you.
He been
Because
around
we
a lot
always
of
talk
them.
about being loyal to a fault.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
that's always stung us. You know, and as we got more seasoned, and I ain't saying older, I'm saying more seasoned,
More season. Yeah.
it's easier to trim that fat and get rid of those useless relationships, man. And I've
Yeah.
learned that by watching you. You know, a lot of times, like, dang,
Yeah.
that man don't be playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that gonna lead to my advice to people. And this a twofold. The first one is, if you don't know your purpose, if you're not finding your way, what you call it? Look up the word solitude. Get
Yeah.
to know
Oh,
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to know yourself.
Yeah. Also, another thing too, I tell you this, and this is something that I do all the time. When I'm out driving, I don't have nothing planned.
Me either.
I don't have nothing planned sometimes. Sometimes I'm jamming. Now, look, don't get it twisted. But I'm saying sometimes you need to live in your thoughts.
Talk to 'em.
Sometimes you gotta just, first of all, how you gonna be comfortable around somebody else and you ain't comfortable around yourself? You ain't comfortable around yourself? You're not comfortable with being with you?
Whew.
You
Man.
ain't safe with you?
I know you just stepped on some
You
toes.
ain't safe with you?
Man, do you hear
Hold
me?
on. Wait a minute. You telling me you not safe around you? This is what we have to understand. If you don't understand what's going on in your life, sit and help yourself.
Please do.
Help yourself. Be with you. Be with yourself. I had to learn that because I was out here young. I was young, out here, outside, outside. And if y'all know me, you know I was outside. You know, I was outside. Yeah. So that's how I learned. And it's really for real. You meet people that's older than you and all that, and they see something in you. They see something in you. Have you ever been around a kid, and now at your age, now you've been around a kid, and you say, this kid gonna go somewhere. This young adult gonna go somewhere. That's how somebody looked at us. That's how somebody looked at me.
Gave birth to one.
Yeah, and that's why I look at my sons. My oldest son, he's 30. Man, that guy there, like, he just really is the male version of me, trying to find myself, and he's finding himself, and that's why God say he gonna be okay. Cause remember you, I look at him, and I be like. And I used to get so mad. Mama, why you yelling at me? That's not helping. I said, because why you doing this? And then I'm like, I'm yelling at myself. I'm yelling at myself. And we sat down and talked about it. And do you know, I had to apologize to my son. Do not be afraid to apologize to your children when you fuck up. And I had to apologize. Let me tell you, my son, and I ain't going to hold it up too long. My son, when he was younger, all he wanted to do was play basketball and go to church. All he wanted to do, listen to me, all he asked me to do, Mama, I want to go to church. Mama, please, can we go to church? We going to church this time? I'm outside. Yeah, we gonna go. Yeah. Mama, can we go to church today? Mom, we going to church. You said we're going to church. I swear to God, God know I'm telling you. Yeah. He, for all his childhood, that's all he want to do. Then we'll go to church for some time, and then I stop going. Mom, we going back to church? We going back to church? I said, no, we ain't going. You know, then I had to learn. God is saying something, but I still wasn't listening. I wasn't taking awareness of what he was saying. He was saying, hey, look, don't you hear your son?
Do you hear me?
When I went to see my son one time, he was in a situation, and I talked to my son about, and I apologized to my son for not listening to him, paying attention. Do you know my son broke down crying? He broke down crying. He said, Mama, that's all I wanted you to do was acknowledge it and apologize to me.
Wow.
He said, because that's all I wanted to do. Listen to me. He's a young man. He was my only child for 8 years, almost 9 years. That's all he wanted to do was go to church and play basketball. Yeah. And my son was a grown man sitting there crying like a kid.
That's how it be.
And he was harboring it. And I didn't know it until God brought it to me and said, and I sat there and I went to see my son. And I was talking to him, and I was just crying, and that's all he wanted. And ever since then, me and my son been. Phew. Do you hear me? Listen to your kids. Listen to your kids.
Real talk, man. You give me. I like that. That was a
from the mouth of babes.
You hear me?
Yeah, it's something. Listen to your kids, cause just think if I wouldn't have listened to God making me apologize to my son, and not making me, he was instilling into me, your son needs you to understand him. He's hurting. Yeah. These words that I'm going to make you speak out your mouth through your soul, it's going to help him. And it did. And when my baby was crying like that, I said, oh my God. Mm. So, listen to your kids. Please listen to your children.
You heard it. All right. Hey, we finna go to a break, but before we go to the break, this is for the audience. People on live, wherever you at. What's one goal you set for yourself this year? We want to hear from you. We want to know. But we're about to go, before we go to this break, March 16th?
Yes. HB Promotions, March 16th. We we have the South St. Louis 314 Comedy Brunch. Come in your South St. Louis Cardinals attire, whatever type of St. Louis attire you come, be in the building 1 p.m. to 5. Food is included in the ticket price. You can get your tickets from eventbrite.com. South St. Louis attire brunching and laughing event, March 16th. Get your tickets now, right now, not later. Now, get them now.
Right now. And what's the time frame?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
1 p.m. to 5.
All right, I can tell you, I done been to, 2 or 3?
3. No,
3.
4.
Yeah, I think 4.
Four.
Yeah.
It's 4.
And every time I ate good, we drank good.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah,
And laughed because you jumped off that chair. I got you. The Labor Day, baby, they had you jump up. You almost spit your champagne out. Let me tell you, Kenny killed it. All of them killed it, though. That Labor Day show, it was ruthless.
Yeah.
It was ruthless. I got you mid-stride. You going to have to look on my page. Mid-stride, you jumped off the chair. Cause he you know,
he was good.
He was.
He was ready.
He was ready.
All right, he finna go there. He was good.
Come in the building, March 16th, so you can get these laughs, get this food, baby.
Come get these laughs.
Okay, March 16th.
Hey,
Productions.
HB Production. We finna
said?
go to break, and we'll be right back with Daddy Rich, straight out the book.
Straight up.
St. Louis, Metro East, the time has come. No Let Up TV and Village Global Network presents 3-1-4 March 14th, 2025, we're bringing the energy, the music, and the culture to the award-winning BB's Sports Bar and Grill in Centerville, Illinois. Headlining the night, the one and only Daddy Rich. Plus, we got the powerful words of the featured poet, Ray. Lay down the truth. But we're just getting started. Live performances from Truth, C4, Izium, Cash Raw, and Akeem. And holding it down on the ones and twos, DJ Tweezie the Don. Hosted by Doc Dillinger. So you already know it's gonna be a night to remember. Doors open at 6 p.m. and for just $10, you get access to one of the hottest events of the year. And for all those cannabis lovers, Vito's Dispensary will have a bud tender in the house. Come through and see what they got. And that's not all. We'll be filming live for the brand new show, What You Talking About? That means somebody might be walking away with free stuff. Could be cash, could be some fire weed. You'll have to pull up and find out. This is 314 Day, like never before. March 14th at BB's Sports Bar and Grill, 7301 Lake Drive, Centerville, Illinois. For more info, tap in with No Let Up TV or Village Global Network. Don't miss it. Be there.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweezie, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me in no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate me where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, we were texting SMH. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown for play. Enjoy setting with friends, some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at.
success, guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green and Collinsville, I'm stamped. We made a count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get it, my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hating where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they tripping where you be at. That part, that part, that part, that part.
You a fool, we don't bang.
That part, that part, that part, that part,
I wanna hear that one. No doubt, no
It was in
doubt.
my head too hard, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, brother.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we back. And we here with Daddy Rich for his segment, Straight Out the Book. What you got for us, Sam?
Today I have Colossians 3:13 NIV version. That's New International Version. And it reads as thus: Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you.
Break that down, man.
You know, it's you know, in the beliefs of me and us as Christians, forgiveness is the hardest part of the walk. But if you know that to give what you want to receive, and that's forgiveness, it makes it a little easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me read that again. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you.
All day. I like that. Here, let me find it. Yeah. We got a light crowd here today.
Yeah.
But y'all just heard that, man. That just, it made me think about how, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't think it's that hard. I think it's, well, I ain't gonna. It don't have to be that hard when you look at it as, you know, if you look at your brother as your brother, look at your sister as your sister. You know, we all, Helen Banks just spoke on it. We all, ain't nobody perfect.
None of us, man.
You know, so we all need that grace. And I know my boy Daddy Rich talk about that a lot, man. We need that grace, man. And if we don't get it from, we need it once, twice, we need it from somebody.
Yeah.
You know, because this world out there is not forgiving.
It's not, man. And I'm always extend the grace to my brother that I want the Lord to extend to me. And that's pretty much what this saying. I'm extending the forgiveness to my brother that I want God to extend to me.
No doubt.
And the words you always use come to mind. Reciprocation.
Reciprocation. No doubt. No doubt. Thank you for that, Daddy Rich.
No doubt, fam.
We're about to go to this soliloquy from the Memoirs of a Forgotten Father real quick.
Ooh, Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I ain't gonna jump the gun. This one is called Champions. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all listen to this and let me know.
The Champion Soliloquy. When you are a champion, you stand firm in your purpose. You do not waver at the whispers of weak minds or the doubts of who lack vision. Before the world recognizes our greatness, we have already embraced it. And so, when we encounter certain individuals, their patterns become clear. The envy, the doubt, the resentment masked as indifference. But we do not falter. We move accordingly, unfazed by the opinions of those who do not walk our path, whether they resent our success or the manner in which we navigate this world. Their discontent is inevitable. But why should we care? Why should the weight of another's insecurity slow our stride? We are living our own lives, forging our own destinies. The noise is irrelevant. The distractions unworthy. That is why I do not indulge in the nonsense. Why I remain steadfast on my course. A champion does not seek validation.
All right. So,
Wow.
yeah. What you think about
That
that,
was
brother?
deep, man. I'm telling you, man, we gotta get to this audio book, bro.
It's piling up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cause you dropping some nuggets, man. And I hope, somebody's catching them.
I hope
You
so
know what
too.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you really dropping some knowledge,
And this is all experience.
Mm.
I'm not speaking nothing that I have not felt, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not just pulling this shit out my ass. Excuse me, French. But I want y'all to check out whose mic is this Tuesday.
Be tuning in.
I got another soliloquy that is going to answer a lot of things. This right here was a great one because it really defines how I move. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this too long, in a good way. To the point where I see it before it happens. It's not hard when you doing something. I tell people this is part of my job, and this is a number one thing, is to assess the situation at all times. That is part of my job. That's why when I do deal with, if I have a partner or if I don't, you gonna see me walk up on you by myself. You gonna see me, I'ma deal with you. I'ma deal with all the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm assessing you. It might take me, I'm not a person who can assess a person in 10 minutes. I probably could, but I'm not gonna believe that. So I'm gonna mess with you for a while so I can see the patterns. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, period. I can work with you and you can do whatever you want to do and I'm gonna be good, period. But once the assessments and once you start proving these assessments right, I have my choice to make. So that was what champions do. Just looking at LeBron, I gotta use LeBron because LeBron is kind of the poster child for people putting expectations on him and then trying to hate on him when he kill him. You know what I'm saying? So once he start killing it, he ain't this, and you steady trying to compare him to Michael Jordan, I'm sorry, he's on another level. If you want to keep talking about rings, okay, keep doing that. We're not talking about rings, bro. We talking about something different, and he's something different.
Something different.
And that's how I look at LeBron James. You tell me who done did 22 years on that level. You can talk about, can't say MJ in that one. You know?
Can't say a lot of people.
You can't say a lot. I mean a lot.
The list is longer with the knot than the is.
So that's where I'm at in my life right now. You know, I'm very, very. I'm the first word to come out of my mouth. I am very, very happy. Very. Like I look around, like man, champion.
Doing your thing, brother.
In this in that last word, validation. I know some of y'all not gonna sit here because y'all really probably don't got the brain to understand that that's what you're seeking. We all seek validation. We all do.
Some form or another.
Some form or another. But it's about who you seeking this validation from.
That's it.
You know, figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let me see. Do I got another one? Nah, we're gonna go ahead and go into this Trump situation.
Uh-oh. Drum roll.
Oh yeah. You know, this like a 10-minute video. I'm not gonna play it. I didn't have time, or something happened where I did cut it down, but something happened to where it's not cut down. But I mean, this is the whole 10 minutes is something to watch for real. I ain't gonna lie. I might let it play. What we at? No, we almost at 4. I might let it play, and while me and we talk offline because this is something good for people to watch. But this Trump pretty much, he had a meeting with Zelensky, the Ukraine president. And we ain't just gonna say Biden. Every president except Donald Trump, we're gonna say that, was anti-Russia. Not kill Russia, not go to war with Russia, but anti-Russia. Just the diplomacy was anti-Russia. Yeah. Every president. So I'm not sitting here saying that Trump should follow that or none of that. What I'm saying is American policy was anti-Russia. Okay?
Sounds right.
If you go back and look, and if you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, Russia invaded Ukraine under Donald Trump, I believe. It was either Obama or Trump. Y'all have to look that up. But Trump been on a record of being pretty much pro-Russia. On the record. He helped, Russia helped him win against Hillary. This is proven facts. You know what I'm saying? A couple of Russia spies tried to lie on some lies on some things with Biden and his son. You know, this is proven facts. All right? Now, I know as Americans, I'm going to be honest, people don't care about this stuff. They talk about it, but they don't care about it. Because, I don't know. All I want to understand is what is going on. Are we going to continue to help Ukraine, or are you going to let Russia take over Ukraine? I don't know what's right, what's wrong. All I know is American policy has been against Russia. All of a sudden, we pro-Russia now. So, I'm going to let y'all listen to this, and I'm going to say this, man. I don't know J.D. Vance, but from what I've seen with him, I don't like him. I don't like his attitude. I don't like how he talk. I don't like how he try. He's a smuck.
Man.
I just don't like him. Trump, yeah, I know how I feel about him, but I don't like the way he talked to people either, you know, but this is the Ukrainian president and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance.
Yeah, and they're condescending to J.D. Vance.
There you go. Yeah.
He's a bit much.
Yeah. I really just don't like how they get down. But I am going to say this. And I'm gonna say this until I do know. I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know yet. But let's listen.
Of America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world, and I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred, and I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
Hey, I want to respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact line?
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2015.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
That's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversations, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
that.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influence.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the
the
cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling.
All right. So, I've never seen nothing like this. And then the way JD, I just don't like this guy. You know, he's a smuck. I don't like him, man. And y'all are disrespecting him. I haven't heard him disrespect y'all yet. Y'all having a talk. Y'all the one who got the media in here, not him. This is our country, right? Who let them in there?
We did.
Most times they have these type of conversations. It's not in front of the media. That was a spectacle that J.D. Vance and Trump, orchestrated.
They tried to little boy. Wasn't no respect a part of that. And then they asking them questions that they don't let them answer. And then, even if you ask a person a question and you don't like the answer, still show a mutual respect to disagree.
Please.
But don't ask a question that you're not going to let me answer. Just because you don't like the way I answered it.
Man.
That's crazy, man. It was no respect in there, man. And this supposed to be one of our allies, right?
Correct. Well, we supposed to be their ally. And were one of our allies.
So you would think it's a certain level of respect that's going to be there, and it wasn't.
No.
On no level. Like.
So, and I'm going to say this. This is what people voted for. And y'all, Zelensky said something very important that Trump tried to suppress. Oh, you might do feel it. That's how you, with Trump, I peep how he, like with the questions he asked, it's like when he said the time, 2014, he was thinking in his mind when he was in. He was like, oh yeah, 2000, oh yeah, I wasn't there. But you was there after that. And like you said, you're there now.
That's two 4-year terms.
Yeah, and then don't forget Biden. Because the question that was what Zelensky was saying was, y'all talking about diplomacy, we did that. And look what happened. That's what he was saying. Yeah. He wasn't talking about what Trump was talking about, but that's what Trump was thinking.
He was trying to deflect. It didn't happen when I was there.
Yeah.
But since it didn't happen, you've been there twice.
You've been there twice.
So now, double down on it makes you look worse. And now you're picking the side of dictatorship and authoritarianism.
Authoritarian, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, this looks bad, man. And it goes back to, I remember seeing a post that Eric Trump made. We ain't playing this time.
Yeah.
And you're going to toe the line.
Yeah. I saw
But
that one.
he didn't put a name on it. So when you don't put a name on it and you speak broad like that, you talking to everybody.
Yeah. That's how we gonna take it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm gonna say this to y'all, man. Get your affairs together. Like I said, I don't know if this good or bad. I've had a whole mind shift on America because from what Trump and J.D. Vance and all his followers has done has put American Constitution and everything in question. You can litigate it now.
Everything's in question.
Everything in question. So that's kind of, I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know, you know, so, hey, I say get your furs
So
affairs
get ready
together.
for unpredictable, unexpected, all the uns.
All the people done been fired, people that voted for him, done been like pushed out of their jobs. This is real.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know for, like, I done been putting out little nuggets and, you know, information. They skimming off. If you don't know, that President Aura only has, I have respect for that position. I have not the person that's in it, whatever. But for that position, I'm going to respect that. But as that person, and then they skimming off the top, man. You know they y'all talk about people stealing from y'all,
Man.
and y'all got the most stealingest people in there. They go straight to the money and start.
Nothing else matter. Went straight for the money. And while between his first term and him getting to his second term, we've talked about this. And we stated he is setting up himself and everybody who's in that little fraternity, let's just say, to be good way after he's out of there.
Way after.
They're going to benefit from everything while he's in there and after he's done.
Pretty much.
He's setting them up for the long haul.
Yeah, and hopefully, well, I don't, that's why I'm waiting till his last term. That's really what I'm, you know, waiting on. Well, I say his last term, this last year, to see if he's going to leave. You know,
That's still a possibility. That's still on the table.
I know.
Until we see him get on the chopper.
Man, because, you know, I doubt if J.D. Vance get elected, that's why I don't even want to speak nothing. And because you don't know, this country, I don't know what's going on.
It's unpredictable.
It's
right
unpredictable.
now. And it's a powder keg.
Yeah.
We sitting on the powder keg.
Yeah. So, what y'all think, man? Let us know. Do you think that was a power move? You think it was the right move? It looked ugly to me, you know, and I get people voted Trump in because they believe he's a good businessman, and y'all think, you know, with the negotiation and all that, that's him. That's typical him, what he was doing. I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think you treat our country like a fucking, excuse my French, I don't think you should treat our country and our people like a negotiation and like a business. Not our country. You know what I'm saying? But you got voted in. I gotta respect the people who got you in there. I respect the position that of the president, and I hope you're doing the right thing. I am pro-Ukraine. I'm not pro-Russia. So that's my feelings about it. I'm pro-freedom. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I'm pro-freedom and I'm pro-democracy. I rephrase that. And much love to the Ukrainians too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even the people in Russia, it's some people. I don't know if y'all remember. I'm gonna get that clip too. The dude from I forgot, what is his name? Vladimir Putin. Is that his name? I might be tripping. The president of Russia killed this one guy who was an opposition to him.
Oh.
Yeah, like this was
Vladimir
big
Putin.
news. We don't.
Man.
That ain't what we on.
Back in the competition. Man, that's some street stuff, man, right there.
Right.
That's some, for real, taking out the ops.
Sliding
on the ops.
For real.
That's what he's on.
And that's who Donald Trump, that's his boy. And I'm going to bring the clip because he had a Russia meeting too, and it didn't go nothing like that. Nothing like that.
It sure wasn't on national TV.
So all I'm saying is, again, I don't know if it's good or bad, but it smells like rotten fish.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
All day, man. Key takeaways, man. We about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I want to give a special shout out to Helen Banks. You know, she came through and dropped
Productions,
some. Man, she dropped some. I like people who come on here and feel comfortable with talking to us like that, man. I appreciate the gems she dropped and the personal, strong stories she was saying.
Yeah, them testimonies, man.
Them testimonies means a lot.
That's it.
You know, hopefully y'all like and got some takeaways from the definite purpose.
Yeah.
Hope y'all liked. Shout out to Daddy Rich for the straight out the book.
Yeah, straight out the book. We in here,
man. Hey, we'll have some hot topics next week. Oh, we got another guest next week too. We got guests next week and the week after. We got some artists coming in here, man.
Okay.
Some young male artists.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Shout
man.
out to Tweezie the Don. We gonna be celebrating 314 Day on the hillside at BB's.
Yeah.
Pull up. 314 Day.
And that's why, hey, I'm saving, drinking. I ain't gonna smoke, but cause I'm fasting this month off the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Last month I started fasting off the alcohol, and I ain't drank nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. I truly do like it.
Up.
So, but I looked it up. I can drink 3 drinks, and then like fast again for a month. It takes like a month or so to clear your whole system out of that stuff. So I don't really want to drink on a regular. I just want to drink socially.
Yeah.
But not even like I ain't gonna say once a month. I want to
just celebratory.
There you go.
Celebratory.
Celebratory. That's how I want to drink. And like smoking, I got to do this month first before I can smoke again. And I don't know. Only reason like I don't want to smoke and drink is because, and this is for everybody, it suppresses your REM sleep. This is facts. Look up what your REM sleep controls and do, and then think about that. You know what I'm saying? And the first time I did it, you know, what it does when it, like, how can I say it? With the REM sleep, that's where you remember your dreams. You still dream, but the REM sleep is when you can remember them. So when I get off, like when you fast or get off of it, detox, you start remembering your dreams more. You know what I'm saying? And I wanna dream. I actually do, because them dreams be telling me stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? So that is the real reason why I'm fasting. And it's a health thing, you know. But I like my dreams.
And come on through the new Vito's dispensary.
Please do.
Yeah. Get at it.
This is all day 3.5s for $25. I got Gorilla Glue and I got Runts Mints right now. In Inspire. I got to smoke it before I stopped, before I started the detox. And my first customer, shout out to Ray Lay Down the Truth and Tony.
Yeah.
They can vouch. They said it was fire.
Shout out to Ray Lay and Tony.
Yeah, they got that Gorilla Glue. So, I think they got the Gorilla Glue. They was going to get the Runts Mints, but they'll be back for that. What else? Yeah, March 14th, 314 Day.
Yeah, 314 Day. We celebrate.
We celebrating all day, man. Hey, it's going down.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll tune in next week, man. We signing off.
Yeah. It's the Philosophy with the Council.
All day, every day. Yeah.
It's separate, right?
We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. In the beginning that was light, so I was let's be friends. But at the end of the night, it was by my ends. I'm on the grind with my grind. You can't deny that I'm great. The only thing you can do is up the level on hate. Trump supporters wanna clean our plates. Disguise the debate. Killing delay, we on the slate team. And we ain't talking about holidays. Not for gunplay, but money making their way. But if you wanna take it thorough, we can make it rattle. We prepare the cattle, and we are best at battle. They said I was gossip when you brought me in this, but it's my everyday struggle that got me this. It was my mama on welfare, my daddy on crack rock. The grind don't stop. I was raised by hip hop. This one for the culture, black excellent hood nurture. We was raised with virtue. It's our time. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking
Back
God
inside
shit.
the lines then, put the paper to pen. We form Voltron, League of Women and Men. Destroying competition with a devilish grin. Set the pace in the race, cause we winning again. We the best, Midwest, house blessings bestow. Dominate the interstate, so these suckers will know. You can't penetrate or integrate, the dungeon is closed. Okay, we liquidate, now you're living exposed. Technique, when we speak, rap rugged and raw. Transparent and translucent, going bar for bar. Rap right like two wheels on the back of a car. Like tight like vice grips on the lid of a jar. We haven't sent, pay the rent, courtesy of the team. It's inevitable, how we severing dreams. It's commendable, how we stepped on the scene. We separating God shit from your devilish schemes.
We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God shit.
Yeah, God shit. Great orderly direction. Showing you how intelligence tries.